All right, Flame, how's it going?
My boy, how you feeling?
Man, I see you doing your thing.
Yeah. Staying out the way, man. Just trying to make this music, get this music the way it need to be.
Man, that's what it is, man. Well, let's kind of start from the beginning and get to know you a little bit better and, kind of go through your struggles and everything you went through, man. So for the people who don't know, can you tell them, where you're from and what it was like for you growing up?
All right, sure. I'm Flame, man. I'm from I was originated from 44th and Cicero, Leclerc Courts, and I was born in Mississippi, moved to Chicago in like 2008. Well, before I could even remember shit, you feel me? So I was raised on Leclerc Courts, 44th and Cicero, Leamington, Lamont and shit. Then about like 2008, like 2009, 2010. That's when I moved to 64th for Eberhard. Originated with the 63rd and St. Lawrence area from Vernon, Eberhard, Rhodes, all the way them areas. You feel me? And that's really where most of this shit popped off at. When I got some for the first time, got shot for the first time. Just that's all my memorable moments in the hood, bro.
All right. Well, what are some of your earliest memories? Do you have an earliest memory that you can remember?
My earliest memory moving on Eberhard, it was the block party. It was a block party when we moved over there. So we just this one, Obama was the president. So it was like the city was like kind of turned. So I moved to when we moved to Eberhard, it was a block party. Duck was out there, K.I. was out there. A lot of motherfuckers with faces from the hood was out there, and this when they was like 15, 16 years old. I'm like 9, 10, 11. So I'm like 9, 10, 11. They like 16, 15, 17 type shit. So that's how I came in cahoots with all them, and everybody started knowing who I was and shit, because I started wanting to be like be with them and shit. Like I'm seeing them being bad as hell, so I want to be bad as hell with them, but I'm younger, but they think I'm older type shit, you feel me? So it was me being a little knucklehead ass nigga just outside with them and shit and picking up habits.
Okay. And you living on Eberhard,
Mm-hmm.
and it's got a pretty bad reputation, man. What was it like there at that point when you first moved in? Was it bad, or did it get worse as time went on?
I moved over there right before it started busting, so I seen when everybody used to kick it with each other. Like we used to go on Parkway and shit and have fun. Like, but it started getting crazy, and then as a shorty, you're not really into like what happened and why it happened. You just into it's who you rocking with when this shit get down. Like when this shit get crazy and it start getting busting, it's like nigga pick your side type shit. So as a shorty, now it all makes sense to me now that I'm an adult and I see like what caused this, what dispersed this, and what made everybody start fucking with each other. But yeah, I was there. It started getting wild. Like imagine being 11 years old, 11, 12 years old, and you going outside on some playful shit with your homies and shit. But it's busting, you gang banging, but it ain't as real as you think it is until the motherfucking bullets start flying your way. You feel me? So now I'm 11, 12, ducking from shots and shit. So it's like I either had to be scared of that shit or adapt to it. You feel me? Because it's a man world out there, and them like that shit different. So I ain't gonna say it was always peaches and cream. That shit was busting. Like it was fun to me, but to other people from the outside looking in, they like that's a warfare out there. You feel me? But I mean, that's what come with that shit. So as a shorty, at first it was kind of like, damn, this some shit that's in the movies that's happening to me right now. I'm getting shot at. Like, you feel me? I could die as a 11, 12-year-old. So yeah, it was starting off rocky, but I mean, you gotta when you train in the army for so long, you become a soldier. You feel me?
Was there any specific situation that let you know that things changed?
Me going to school. I had went to Emmett Till at first. It's a school over there, in TYMB hood. So I used to go over there. I went to school there for like 4th grade and shit. Then I went to Dulles. Dulles is on King Drive, and Dulles is connected right to O Block. Like every kid from O Block can come out of Parkway and go right to school. You feel me? So that's when I knew this shit got real. Cause I imagine I'm in a school full of everybody from O Block, everybody wanted, this when Chief Keef was on at the time, so everybody wanted to be BD. DQ went to the school with me, Muwop went to school with me, Chief Keef's sister. A lot of motherfuckers was in that school with me that's like slight big right now, you feel me? So I knew it was real then when, I ain't gonna say no, them niggas kicked me out the school, but it was like, if you gonna keep going here, nigga, something bad gonna happen to you type shit, you feel me? Cause now I'm gang banging, I done lost, my homie Venzel died, Venzel, when Venzel died, I started turning up. I was like saying, the other side and shit, but man, I'm going to school with these niggas as I'm dissing them. You feel me? So now this when Twitter was popping, I'm saying so much shit on Twitter, KI and them retweeting it and commenting on it. So now these niggas like, shorty, you from STL? You from EBT? Like, I think it was the last day of school. We was coming out of school, me, my little sister, and my big sister. We were finna walk towards Eberhard. Them niggas surrounded me like 60 deep. They was so deep. I'm talking about everybody was outside. Like, that shit was, Heck was out there. It was a lot of niggas from O Block out there. So it's like, I'm thinking like, damn, they finna roll me, you feel me? Luckily, motherfucker came through and was like on some, stop that shit, that's a shorty type shit, you feel me? And I went to the crib, but that's when I knew like, man, that shit real. When I catch their ass, I'm on their ass.
So you got surrounded by 60 dudes from O Block. Now, were these guys that you knew?
And this ain't no exaggeration. Yeah, it was some of them I knew. DQ, Muwop. DQ and Muwop was like this. Like, they was best friends in Dulles. Them niggas had matching mohawks and everything, bro. Like, they was real best friends. So they was with each other. I'm in a classroom. I'm in the classroom with Heck them brothers. Ezel, he was in a class lower than me. Ezel Money that killed himself and shit. I'm in the class with his big brothers. Them niggas all used to have ponytails and it. Like, I go way back with this shit. Like, we all used to be cool homies and everything. So, yeah, that was mainly who was there. DQ and Muwop was the main two motherfuckers with faces right now. Like, that was all the other little niggas too. They rap from O Block, but I don't know their name because they was in like grades lower than me. You feel me? But I be seeing them rapping right now, like TQ, Munna or some shit. Like, them little boys, like, they used to be in Dulles too. Like, all of them was there. So we was all kids running, having fun in that motherfucker until the gang banger shit started hitting the fan, like, getting real.
So, wait, what school was this?
This was Dulles.
Dulles. So that's that elementary school that's right next to O Block.
That's that elementary school that's right next to O Block. That was on Bait Car and everything. When they took all that shit out them cars, that's the school I went to. I used to walk from 64 for Eberhard to King Drive to go to school. On the football team, basketball teams, I was everything. Like, them niggas was really my homies back then before like the shit started. Before they wanted to start gaining stripes and acting hard and shit, they really was, we all was cool on bro.
And you said you used to hang out in O Block?
I ain't used to hang out in O Block, but I used to go in O Block. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll go in there a few, like, Woney Woo, that's another nigga. That's really Cuzzo, you feel me? So I've been in here, like, he'll take me to his crib, he'll be like, yeah, you lucky with my cousin, they'll get on your ass if I tell him to, like, type shit. That's the type of relationship me and Woney Woo had. Like, we always was fighting and rivalries with each other, but I'd be at his mama house, or he'd be at my mama house, or I'd be at his auntie crib, which is my auntie type shit, and we stayed next door to each other. Woney Woo used to come on Eberhard. Like, Woney Woo used to live at his auntie crib next door to me on Eberhard. Like,
who's Woney Woo?
Woney Woo from O Block. He just got like 7 years or some shit for a pipe. Yeah, he from O Block.
Wait, you're talking about
Big Woney, yes, him.
Big Woney.
Yes, Big Woney.
Okay, right, okay.
Yes, okay. We cousins, bro.
I know him by Big Woney. That's right. You guys are cousins.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys were real tight before everything happened.
I ain't even gonna say that. When everything was cool, we still used to fight each other. Like, we used to try to see who was the better GD or BD type shit. Like, he'll be talking crazy, be trying to act like he'll go to O Block to them and be like, I'm on them niggas blocks. Them niggas ain't no shit, but whole time you with me. Like, you with your cousin. They don't even know who you is right now. Cause some of them niggas from O Block, they know I gang bang. You feel me? They just like, oh, that's little they used to call me JJ. That's little JJ. But then when they found out how motherfuckers was jumping off the porches from each side, and then that's when but Me and that nigga always used to fight each other, bro. I swear to God. When he used to come on Upper Heart, we used to literally throw hands until somebody broke us up or until went they separate ways. Like, me and that nigga hated each other, but it was a hate-love relationship. You feel me?
Well, I remember interviewing him.
Mm-hmm.
And he mentioned that he had a cousin who was an op. He didn't say your name.
He didn't want to say my name. Yeah, I seen it.
You know, growing up, I've noticed that a lot of dudes, like, they might have had guys they were cool with when they were really young, and then when they get older, they end up actually turning into ops. Did you have any situations like that?
Shit, my cousin, he was cool with dude, but his ass a op. I ain't gonna say his name on the internet. He know what it is.
How is that like? Do you guys see each other like at family get-togethers and stuff?
He dunking this shit. Last time I seen that guy was at court. I caught him in the line trying to get his phone. And what's up, bitch? He wasn't no shit. His ass, he not really like that though, you know? He's just from over there.
It got to be kind of weird though, having a family op, man. That's you know, your homeboys want to get him, his homeboys want to get you.
It is what it is. But shit, my homeboys know what it is too. If you know, I ain't sparing them. You picked a side. And I grew into this side. I didn't pick a side. It was like, just like that. That's how a lot of us is. We didn't pick sides. We not recruited. We grew into it.
I remember I asked him about like, what's it like?
Yeah.
And he was just kind of like, well, he chose his side, and if something happens to him, I mean, something happens to him.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
How do you feel about that?
I ain't gonna lie, I feel the same way. He be on the phone with me for hours, bro. I be like, bro, like, you feel me? Like, this, but it's been like that with us though. So now we more older. I'm boy, you. Bro, if something happened to you, I'm a hug your mama, bro. But at the end of the day, I know what came with this shit. Like, when we done been on the phone saying so much outrageous shit to each other, bro. Like, I don't even look at that nigga like like he ain't family to me, bro. And I know it's up, but bro, he feel the same way. The nigga be. He used to whoop so much to me, bro. Like, to the point where we was on the phone. Me, him, and I'd be with Duck. He'd be on the phone whooping. Like, I'd be telling his ass, like, you lucky I love your mama, bro. Like, you feel me? Like, it get like that with us, bro. We hate each other, bro. I don't like his fat ass.
Do you guys ever see each other like at family get-togethers?
Hell yeah, we saw each other. We saw each other when we was grown. Like, I say this is about like, what year was this? The last time I saw him in person was 2018. I think it was 2018. Yeah, when Wooski first got out of jail. Bro, I went to the studio. My cousin them, they be recording this shit. They got a studio there, you feel me? So they be recording him and they record me. But this time, he so happened to just be there at the same time I'm pulling up. Now imagine this, 3 days ago, we woofing on the phone with each other. I'ma kill you. I'm telling him, I'll catch you, I'm you up too. Now imagine, we both around each other with no guns. So we both loafing. Like, if anyone had, I don't know how that shit would have went. But I coming from upstairs, he imagine, Big Woney was fatter than what he is now. Like, he was a fat motherfucker, like a real big fat motherfucker. So you could hear him breathing when he walk up. So I knew he was here because I know how he breathed. You feel me? So I'm walking up the stairs. This nigga right there, y'all ain't never got Flame in here. He get to talking about what's going on in the streets. Now imagine when we at Keela crib, that's auntie, you feel me? We leave that shit alone, but he wanted to be on that. On my son, I'm finna keep this shit a buck. I always tell the truth. I'm talking to my cousin JP. I turn around, he hit me. On my son, he punched me. On my daddy, when he punched me, I blacked out. We in that bitch going crazy, Goku and Vegeta. On my son, he hit me a few more times. I'm start packing his ass up. On my daddy, my cousin and y'all ass sounded like two grown ass men in a bar fighting. I'm not going. Cause he big, he could use that big weight shit. I'm moving around, tying his ass up. I'm punching his ass in his stomach and his face. I'm really trying to break something. Well, I'm really trying to hurt his ass. Like we was in that bitch trying to beat each other to death. I'm not even gonna lie to you. He was trying to, man. That shit used to get crazy, bro. I fought that nigga for real twice in our whole life, bro. I used to try to take that nigga head off, bro. I swear to God. Oh, I caught him at court too. Bro, I saw him at court. Now he with my auntie. It's him and my auntie. Then it's me, my cousin KG that passed away, and my cousin Loso. So we all had caught a case together, me, KG, and Loso, like a pipe case. We ain't put guns on us and shit. So we was in that bitch basically trying to fight our case. You feel me? He had court that day too. Like I'm gonna tell you something about Cook County court system, bro. They wacky as hell. They be trying to set that shit up. They know who be into it with each other. And they put court dates together at the same time, same courtroom, same everything. We caught Rico Recklezz there too. I'm gonna get into that though, but we see him at court. Now he got a hat on his head that say TB on it. But the TB, you know, that's a baseball team, I think. No, it say TB on it. It's like that ain't no, you don't know if that's no baseball team or something?
TB, that's
Tampa Bay?
Tampa Bay? Yeah, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, but he wanted to make it seem like he was trolling our homie Terry, bro. You feel me? Biko. So my cousin KG getting that, what's up? He telling him like, what's up? He getting that saying fuck all his dead homies and shit while mind you, we in the Cook County, like going to court. So we on California. Bro. We all in that bitch. So my auntie getting in front of him like, y'all tweaking, we ain't doing that. She looking at me like she calling me by my real name, like, you know better than this. My cousin swing off on him. Bro. Now they in that bitch rumbling. Now we roll them. Bro, it hit different when we roll Woney Woo in court. Bro.
Wait, so you guys jumped Big Woney in court?
Yeah, we beat his big ass, man. Beat the shit out of him. I ain't gonna lie, I wasn't holding back on that shit. I wasn't holding back on that shit at all, man.
Damn.
On my son. But for real, bro, we whooped his ass, bro. Like, no remorse. I told auntie move out the way, man. We finna whoop his ass, man. At that point, I was on house arrest too, but at that point, it got to that point to where it was like, you've been doing so much talking, bro. We finna you up. And my cousin, but I wasn't even finna do it in front of my auntie because I respect my elders, bro. I was raised right, you feel me? I ain't no disrespectful ass nigga, but once KG bust off from shit, the rest was history. We whooped his ass in there. And we ain't getting in trouble for it.
Damn, man, you guys made it out of court.
They ain't held us in contempt, none of that shit they be doing to people. They ain't do nothing but break it up. And I ran right in the court. Now imagine somebody beat your ass, right? And now you gotta go to court and sit next to them niggas that just whooped your ass. Seeing that bitch face swole, scratched up, bleeding a little bit. Like he blew. I'm in that bitch fake laughing, finna get in trouble because we trying to troll him and shit. Like, this shit get real with us, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. That shit get real. And I really don't be giving no because I know if it was him on the other side, he wouldn't get no either. You feel me? And I got caught in court like that with him before, but nothing happened. You feel me? Nothing happened. I don't know if I went to the room fast enough or they just went on shit because I ain't get jumped. And then he called me like a month after that. Yeah, that shit hit different when it's your cousin.
Yeah, man. Damn. Okay. How does that affect the rest of your family?
Shit, they grew to love it. I mean, they grew to understand it. Like my cousin, if I have a stew session right now, my big brother them go to them all the time type shit. So he'll be like, man, Woney coming at 5, you come at like 8. And it Woney ain't no motherfucker that I'd be like, all right, he coming at 5, I'm finna be at the crib waiting on him so I can blow him down. Nah, it ain't that. It's just when I see you, nigga, I'm seeing you. Bro, so they had dispersed the times for us to be around each other and shit. Like, they'd be like, he coming at 5, you come at 8. I'm all right, cool. They'd tell him the same thing.
Damn.
My big brother, like, it had been times he done came in that bitch when my big brother was there, but my big brother, a real, you know, He wanted like a big homie status. Like he don't be into that shit we got going on type shit. You feel me? But he really one of the real gangsters. You feel me? But Woney even be on the phone like, man, you lucky, I love you. I see your brother in here really on some playing shit. Like that's the type of shit he be on type shit. Like, but everybody else be around him. It's just me and him that can't be around. Been like that since we was kids.
Well, you mentioned you caught Rico Recklezz at court.
Yes, him, that guy. That crazy man. It was the same shit. We had the same court case. I mean, you had the same court case going on. I was fighting that case for like, I ain't gonna lie, I was fighting my cousin KG just beat the case. I ain't beat the case because I took probation and shit and because I was so ready to get off house arrest. So 2 years too, yep. Because I had went back to jail for that violation. But basically, Rico Recklezz was there. He was there with I don't know who the that nigga was he was with. It looked like it was like his uncle or some shit. But this was the same around the time where Recklezz remixed Slide and he was dissing Brick and shit. So I was with KG and Loso again. Now this time KG bug up on him, but we ain't fighting. There wasn't no fighting going on. On my daddy, I ain't gonna lie, ain't no fight going on. KG just walked up on me and KG walked up on me. What's up with all that dissing Brick shit? On my son. On my daddy, the shit yellow, I mean not yellow, the shit Recklezz be saying when he be running into niggas. He don't do that when he run into niggas, bro. He ran into us, bro, what y'all talking about, bro? My cousin ready to do it to him, but I'm like, nah, we ain't fighting this time, bro. We ain't finna do that, you feel me? Because I ain't fucking on what I got going on. I'm trying to plea out. I'm trying to take my 2-year probation and get out house arrest. You whooping, you feel me? But yeah, we caught him in there. He was nice as hell, bro, on his best behavior, bro. Like, that's what be pissing me off. Hey, Nino, real calling. See, he probably downstairs. But yeah, bro, I don't be liking that shit. Like, that's why I be ready to speak my man, because niggas be front they move, bro. Like, for me knowing Recklezz, I never seen him be reckless. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make no sense to me, bro. He been around, he had a buzz and everything. I used to put his music with him until he started doing that shit with Brick name and Kobe name and playing with Duck and shit.
Yeah, he's always kind of trolling Duck. You know, we think he showed up on 63rd a while back, and
that shit.
You know, recently.
He did that. Yeah, he did that. He did do that a while back, and then he did it again with the chains and shit. Like, my thing is, that's funny to me about this shit with Recklezz is like, you been into it with niggas your whole life, bro, before you even got into it with Duck, any of us saying anybody's name. Why you ain't never went in their hood and recording no videos doing that shit? Like, that's trolling. I feel like people do that shit on St. Lawrence so much because they know, like, at the end of the day, we don't have no O-block, no gated community where we can all just sit around and who the finna just, ain't nobody standing on blocks no more, bro. Like, I feel like if you still standing on blocks, you ain't, you trying to prove a point, bro. You ain't on shit for real. Like, anybody from St. Lawrence or Eberhard that's still living, still, don't get it wrong, still be in their hood. Like, but ain't nobody just standing out there 1,000 deep just posted like we used to be, bro. That shit boring now, bro. Ain't nobody doing that shit no more, bro. Going out of town, really having money now. So it's like, seeing different shit. Ain't nobody finna be sitting on no block, bro. So when they go on the block and do that shit look like you just chasing it at this point. Like, I could go in my hood right now and take a picture. I was just in my hood yesterday. Before I could take pictures in. What the that don't make that don't make you hard, bro. I got so many pictures in O Block right now, but it's like you ain't do shit, you ain't seeing shit, you not catching shit, you not doing nothing to nobody, you just taking a picture right there. That ain't shit, but you might as well go take a picture from the Vine mural, like. Yeah, that shit. Him sitting on blocks, that shit good. But he ducking Ruger when to fight him and shit, like.
Him and Ruger are supposed to fight.
They supposed to be having a fight, and I ain't gonna lie, I ain't even on Ruger right now. Like, I ain't cool with him. Like, we ain't cool right now, none of that shit. But he gonna whoop his ass, bro. He gonna beat him. What's up, blood? He gonna whoop him. I'm gonna keep it a buck. He gonna whoop Rico Recklezz ass, man. Keep it a buck.
Well, it'll be the first boxing match of some Chicago dudes who really got down. If it actually happens,
There's some buzz that'll bring light to it. I fucks with that. At least they doing something peaceful, putting the guns down and shit.
that's real talk, man. You know, anytime two men can handle their business with some gloves,
I
and not
respect
no
that. I want to
guns.
do that with somebody that I got intentions with or something. I want to do that. I want to be like the next person to do that too.
Yeah,
That'll
yeah,
be,
man. That's
get it
a
over
better
with.
way to handle it for sure.
At least you'll still be here to say it, talk about it. You feel me?
Yep. Still be around to help their family, feed their family, take care of their family, man.
And that might help. That might help feed your family. You might start taking that shit into pay-per-view and shit. Zeus or some shit might look into it. You feel me? That shit might be a good run.
We were kind of getting into you growing up, and we got off a little
Yeah.
bit. So,
Yeah.
okay, we left off elementary school. Things started getting real. Now, you do go to junior high and high school?
I went to Dunbar for high school. So when I went to Dunbar for high school, I was in high school with all my homies. So I was really cool then. I was in high school. I went to school with I got into some slight little fights in high school, but it wasn't like Vaughn came up to the school before. Cause it used to be so many fights like TW Jerk, that's Billy brother, billionaire black brother. He was like a senior when we was like, well, he was like a sophomore, junior when we was like freshmen and shit. And it was always some miscellaneous ass fights. Now this one we over there and we by Murder Town now, we by 757 now, we by all the low end areas when you go to Dunbar. So we in a school full of mixed crowds of everybody. You got a little bit of MOB. You got a little bit of Dump Street. You got a little bit of 757. You got a little bit of Murder Town. You got a little bit of 29th. I forget what they call themselves. And you got a little bit of damn, I forget their name. Damn, I forget. It was a lot of that. Yeah, it's a lot of people in Dunbar. It was a whole mixture of everybody in there. I ain't gonna lie to you. We used to get in fights like fighting the seniors. Some niggas, they used to claim they was from certain hoods. We used to fight them and shit. And just whoop they ass. We used to beat ass in Dunbar. We used to really beat ass in Dunbar. So Phillips was the school from like niggas from Front Street, O Block, and all the BDs went to Phillips. So every time we was on the number 3 bus, it was like the bus would grab past Phillips and then they'd jump on the bus to see if somebody from Dunbar on there. And if they know you got a face out there, they jump you, or it'll go the other way around. You feel me? So yeah, high school was fun.
Did you go there at the same time as L.A. Capone?
No. LA went around like Duck age. So when LA was in high school, I was still in elementary school. I went there around the time when it was like when TB went there. What's his name? He from 600 Arrow or some shit like that. I think that's his name. It was like a little slight Front Street in there. It wasn't really too much BDs and Dunbar when I was going there. No, cause like TW done it, then I took the school over. They ran everybody out of there that was ops, and then the school, it was like, it felt like jail. Like that, like Dunbar was they deck. Like that was TW. Like they came in there and took it over. So I was good and I was happy I was in there. Not gonna lie to you. I ain't really had too much problems. I was just not going to school that much. Going out in the hood.
How old were you when you first got arrested?
What we talking about? When I first got arrested, when I first went to jail, I was 14 years old. Cause it was me and my homie Juju. We went to Dunbar. My homie Juju from Dump Street. We had gotten to it with these 2 boys and we beat their ass basically. But when we beat their ass, they was on some like pressing charges and shit and said we tried to rob them in school. So the dean grabbed us up and we just went to the station though. We ain't had to stay in that motherfucker. We had to wait till our parents came and got us, but we had to go to court to that. But in my juvenile life, I never had to really sit in jail until I turned to adult. My first real adult case, I was 19. And I caught a UUW and shit. Then I got out. I was supposed to be checking in to my probation officer, but it's so lit. Like them years from 2015 to now, it was so lit. I was forgetting I was on house arrest. I mean, not house arrest. I was forgetting I was on probation. I forgot I had paperwork I had to check in because I was so lit. So they used to come to the crib. The first time I went back to jail, they came pulled up to my crib. I was on, what was that? I think that was Dave's old house, wasn't it? Yeah, it was the old crib I used to live on 95th. They came, knocked on the door and shit. And I was with the kids. My lady was in the shower. I had on my pajamas and I ain't even know what the was going on. So the sheriff told me, like, listen, if you ain't been checking in, you got a violation of your probation. If they tell me you good type shit. So this how the nigga lied to me, bro. He told me, like, yeah, I'm finna we just gonna take you to the station, fingerprint you, make sure you ain't got no new cases, and we sending you back. So he tell my lady, like, yeah, watch the kids for him, he'll be back and shit. Man, I ain't come back. They ass lied, man. Took me right to the county. But that time I bonded out. I could bond out. You feel me? I got right the fuck up out of there. It was like 2 days before my birthday and shit. Then I went back again, bro. Imagine having COVID then, going to jail right after. You ain't see no outside. But yeah, I ain't really did too much time in jail. I ain't do shit but like my rest of my probation time. That shit felt like forever, but that was little shit though. It wasn't no real bad cases. I ain't really go to jail for nothing stupid. Like I ain't, you know.
Did you graduate from high school?
No, I did not graduate from high school, but I did go back to school to get my GED though. I went to this Olive Harvey College. Well, I went there from like 6 in the morning to like 2 o'clock to get my GED and shit. That shit was so boring. I was in there with people that was 60, 50 years old. And it really wasn't, I hate school, you feel me? So that's why I really didn't, I dropped out because I kept leaving school trying to be like, keep up with the street life, you feel me? If I could rewind time, I'd do that shit over because I'm not no dummy, you feel me? And I could have got that diploma and went on prom and did all that shit. I just didn't get no about that shit at the time. I had my first kill when I was 15. So I was feeling like I was a grown-ass man and didn't have to listen to nobody. That shit'll bite you in your ass when you wanna, if you ain't doing no like music or nothing, you wanna work a regular job and shit. That shit was so hard to me at first before I chose the path I chose, like with music. I was trying to work at places like what's that Chinese, a Panda Express and shit. Like I couldn't get none of them jobs. Like you don't have no diploma. So I went and got my GED though. I ain't want to be just out here with nothing for my mama. I ain't want my mama to not have nothing to me. Like, you know, that's an accomplishment I want her to sit up because my brother and them graduated. I might as well. My little sister graduated too, so I had to get my GED or something.
You mentioned at one point you get shot.
Yeah.
Can you kind of take me through what happened?
I got shot twice. I got shot when I was 15 years old, and that's why I get from ditching school. You see what I'm saying? I wouldn't have got my ass shot if I was in school. So I was just a normal day ditching school, going to the hood type shit. But this time I'm in the hood really by myself. You feel me? I'm seeing before them walking out, they leaving and shit. So I'm really waiting on some. I was really just waiting to school. It was time for school to get out so I could just get back on the bus and go home. So it could seem like I was at school, you feel me? And I know my mama finna watch this, like I knew your ass was lying. Damn. But anyways, I'm just sitting I'm on 64th and Eberhard at the time. I'm just sitting right there. And I had my school uniform on and everything, I swear to God. And you could ask my mama this if you think I'm fronting my move, bro. So I'm sitting on the porch. It was like at Eberhard, it used to be a lot of abandoned buildings where you could just sit down there, you feel me? So I'm sitting on one of the abandoned buildings on Eberhard and shit, and it's like this pull up. Now I'm thinking this is like an old motherfucker on the block, cause ain't nobody my age or like, you know, driving no like that. Like that was so I'm thinking that shit just somebody just normally finna ride past and shit. So I don't even know, I can't even tell you who the motherfucker was. I don't even know who the fuck it was. But he just told me like, he check it out. somebody with some weed and shit, rah. So I walk up to the car. When I walk up to the car, they just started blowing. Thankfully, the rest of them shots they were shooting didn't hit me at all. It just hit me in my hip. And they shot down like 45 times. It only hit me once. So I didn't even know that that I was hit. I walked home. So man, we used to live on 530 Calumet. I was on 64th and Eberhard. That's a few blocks, bro. That's a lot of blocks. So I'm walking from 64th and Eberhard. Then I walked through the park to go to the crib. And when I got to the crib, my mom was looking at me and shit. Cause I was like sweating, looking like it looked like I just ran. She thought I was running from the police or something, you feel me? And my grandma was there at the time, and my mom was like, what happened? I'm like, ain't nothing happened. I just came home from school. She lifted my shirt up, my shit was bleeding. I'm like, I jumped off a fire truck. That's what I told her. I'm like, I jumped off a fire truck and I scammed myself. My grandma was like, my ass lying. I had went to the hospital and shit.
Where were you shot at?
Huh? Right here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but right here. On my head. That was the first time I felt some shit hotter than some fire to a wood. Bro, then the second time it was just recently and shit. When my homie Lowski passed away, Wooski, bro, rest in peace, Lowski, man. That shit was just, I don't even know how to explain that shit. I feel like it was just, that shit just happened so fast. Cause we was chilling, we was in the burbs, we wasn't even in no area like, everybody was having a good ass time and shit. And when Lowski came, I was one of the first people he was talking to when he walked in, you feel me? Cause I had some liquor in my hand, he wanted to drink some liquor. And I ain't even gonna lie, he didn't even look like he wanted to be outside. You feel me? It looked like somebody like forced him to come outside, like come out. You know how you go, you don't want to go somewhere somebody not make you, but gas it up enough to go outside. So he just looked like he looked like he didn't want to be there, you feel me? We went downstairs, we was smoking and shit, cause the girl who crib it was ain't allowed like smoking upstairs cause our kids be up there and shit. So we in her basement smoking and we hear some loud ass commotion and shit. So once we hear the commotion, we trying to go upstairs to see what's going on. And the way Lowski is, he's so much of a protector and shit. Like his instinct was to get in front of everybody behind him and shit. You feel me? So as we walking up the stairs, all we hear shots go off and shit in the crib. And Lowski was in front of me. Like if it was me that would have walked up first, that could have been me. You feel me? So when Lowski fell, I was trying to go back down the stairs, but I couldn't because there was so many people behind me. I tried to run towards the front door and got great. I got hit in my hand. That was little shit, you feel me? But my homie lost his life that day, you feel me? So that shit was fucked up, bro. All them police started running in there. I'm just sitting there with them. You feel me? The police came in there trying to take me to the hospital. I ain't trying to go to no fucking hospital. Like, I'm good. He not. You feel me? Get him together. Like, I don't like that they do that. Like, they be having chances to save him, bro, and they don't care. Like, when they see somebody down, they just be like, if he live, he live. Like, that shit was bogus. I don't like the way they was treating him and shit, bro. I don't like the way they was standing up. They wasn't even trying to make sure he was breathing still. They just considered him dead, and that shit was fucked up to me. But yeah, that was the second time that shit happened. I got hit in my arm. And that shit just be crazy. Like, I'm thankful for all the times that this shit been happening, the shit that I've been in, that this shit ain't happened more than the times that it could have, you feel me? But it be fucked up. That shit be crazy. I was 15 and 22 when I got the 2 times I got shot. It's upstairs, downstairs, in the basement. We in the basement. So we was in the basement smoking. He was smoking a cigarette. I was smoking some weed. You feel me? She didn't allow smoking upstairs in her living room space because she got children and shit. And she, you know how women be. I don't want the weed smell getting on their clothes or whatever. You feel me? On the couch. And so we was downstairs in the basement. But when we downstairs in the basement, we just hearing so much commotion. It sound like tussling and shit. You feel me? And we know, like, it ain't even supposed to be nobody, but we trying to see what's going on, you feel me? So when we run upstairs, as soon as we opened that door, them shots went off. Bro, and I didn't even know he was hit because I thought he fell and was just trying to get cover, you feel me? But when I looked back again, he wasn't moving. He wasn't moving, and I seen a lot of blood and shit, so that shit just, because it fucked me up the most because I was just, for 3 days in a row, we was kicking it, having fun. Like, Me and Lowski was just having Lowski, Quan. We was kicking the bobos on bro. We was having so much fun, and that shit just fucked me up. I was just looking. I ain't even care about that shit being. I ain't go to the hospital till the next day, and they gave me some stitches and shit. But yeah, that shit was crazy as hell, man. When you don't know what's going on either, and you just trying to see, like we instantly thought like, what is they doing upstairs? Cause we in a whole nother environment. It's a nice ass neighborhood, nice ass people, neighbors, all type of shit. Like we like it shouldn't even be that right now. What the going on? So when we go upstairs, that shit just all hell was breaking loose as we was going upstairs. We just we was caught in the midst of the shit. You feel me?
Yeah, damn.
Hell yeah.
Damn, man, sad, man, sad situation, man. Damn.
Hell yeah, that shit. That shit could be traumatizing if you, especially the people. And I feel bad for the people that was there. You feel me? That don't even go through shit or see shit like this, especially to the woman who crib that was. Like, I heard she had got like put out her crib and shit after that. They done put out. They voted to move her out of the house and shit because of that. That shit was up. I feel bad for her because she had to, you know, she lost her crib, had to start over due to slight ignorance. You feel me? That could have been avoided or some shit. You feel me? But that's how this shit be going. It shit go on like that out there, bro. Out here, bro. Like that shit be different, man.
So you're in high school, or you get out of high school.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I would assume Duck's probably big as hell at this time.
Yes.
You know,
Duck,
what's that like for
Duck
you?
he didn't make Slag yet, but he was known to where if you knew who Duck was, you getting some cool points. Ain't nobody with you. If they, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was, we had, high school was my best year. Like, elementary school, I went through the worst because I was the op in there. So everybody treated me differently. But in high school, I'm Flame from Everhard and St. Lawrence. That's Duck homie. Me and my homie Dede was in the same grade. G Daysky, his brother. So we in that bitch turned. Like, he used to come up to the school, motherfuckers ain't believe we knew him and shit. He used to come pick us up when we beating ass. He'll come grab us out the crowd and push us in the car and shit. So now the pussy rate done went up to 1 million. Like, while I was in high school, that's when I used to a lot in high school. That cause Duck been on, like, you feel what I'm saying? Duck been a famous nigga for years, bro, since he started rapping. But when you old enough to be able to do the shit he doing, it literally hits different. Like, that shit was so fun in high school, bro. That shit was fun, bro. I don't even know how else to explain it. You just had to be there. I swear to God. I was taking bitches to my mama crib every other day from high school. Like, seniors, I'm freshmen hitting the seniors. It's the seniors, sophomores. I'm hitting there, then a lot of bitches in there, bro.
What's your favorite memory with Duck?
One of my favorite memories with Duck was, it's two of my favorite memories. Like, we'll be in Lucky Basement and we'll be having rap battles and shit. Like, Duck was big on that URL Smack TV shit. He watched that shit all the time. So we used to be in that bitch playing beats, rapping, just being. I feel like every moment I had with him was never dull, bro. Like, we had so much fun together, bro. One time it was me, him, and Mizu. I had this girl Kyle was with and shit. He made me drop him off. He used to live 5 hell from where I lived at. Like, it was like an hour away. And I was sleepy. I ain't get no sleep. We just came from a party. You know, with Duck party, we don't go to sleep till 10 in the morning. I swear to God. And if you go to sleep, if you get sleepy or want to go home, he'll make you feel like you bogus. Like, he'll be like, you finna go to bed, bro? Like, he do that type of shit. Like, all right, I see you don't fuck with me for, like, he'll make you feel bad for want to go get some rest, bro. He used to stress me the fuck out, but I used to love it, though. You feel me? And he wanted me to take him home. So I'm like, I'm finna take you home, but I'm tired, bro. You feel me? He wasn't driving because his license suspended. But I'm like, nigga, I don't got a license at all, so it's no difference. You feel me? But I'm driving. And mind you, the bitch car I'm driving, she at my mama crib sleep. And I went to go pick up another bitch that I used to with. So now she in the car. This bitch, I'm in here lying to the bitch and shit like, yeah, this my car. I just bought this car. Doug vouching for me and shit like, no, I just seen him get this car off the lot. This his car. Like, now she believing it because everybody saying it's my car, you feel me? So now I'm driving and I'm falling asleep at the wheel, bro. I swear to God, I'm on an E-way falling asleep at the wheel. We just picked her up from Joliet. Now we on our way to his crib. His crib ain't that far from Joliet, so I'm falling asleep on the wheel. When I closed my eyes for too long, I smacked the back of somebody's shit. So when I smacked the back of somebody's shit, Duck like, get the up, bro. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Because he was asleep too. He wake up, pull off. I tried to get up out of there on the dude ass. I swear to God, the dude followed me the whole time now. Duck finna do what he do to him and get him out the way, you feel me? But as Duck finna get ready to make him stop following us, as Duck on his way to make him stop following us, bro, I run right into the police. I ain't hit him though. I ran to the police like I ran a light. Now they pulled me over. So now they pulling me over. They like, why are you driving so fast? Duck like, man, can we just get the? Can you just leave us the alone? He ain't did shit. He like, ain't nothing happened. So the dude catch up to us. Now this bitch ass nigga hit my car. Now we was finna be cool because he was a fan of Duck. Like he like, oh Duck. He like, Duck hit me. Now he trying to pull his camera out, like take pictures and shit. Duck just hit me with a car. He like, nah, bro, you could take a picture with me, but don't be doing that. Whole time they locked me up because I'm driving somebody's car, bro, without a license. And they told me the only reason they let me go, they gave me an I-bond at the station because they told me like, if you is not under some shit under the Rico law, shit. Who was that calling me? You know, in a Rico law, some shit, we'll let you go. They let me go. They gave me I don't know who that is. They gave me an I-bond. Now, mind you, now while I'm getting the I-bond, Duck calling the girl, Duck in the car. Now, the girl that was in the car, that was my real girl at the time. But the girl that was driving, the girl who car was driving, that was just a little bitch I was with, and she letting me use her car and shit. You feel me? So, mind you, Duck done called this girl, told her, come get our car, and he thought I was finna have to get bonded out. He come get our car, and we finna have to bond folks out. Now, mind you, the girl done got an Uber to the place. So, and then my bitch is in the police station, so I'm in the midst of getting caught up, right? This nigga Duck so cold. When they arguing, she like, who you here to get? Cause the girl I was at the time, she gangster. Like, Kenyatta was a gangster. She'll beat ass in front of anybody. So who the f you here for? I'm here for Flamee. Really, who are you type shit? So now they finna fight. Duck getting whispering at her. He like, bro, that's my bitch, bro. You tweaking it. You tweaking. That's my bitch. Now he trying to lie for me, and she like, I'm trying to come get my car. She your car. That nigga said that was his car. So now I'm in the midst of getting caught up. This nigga trying to help me, but up even more. So it was that's a real moment I got with him. Like we always got fun ass moments, and he be looking out for a nigga. No matter if it's trying to lie to your girl or putting some money in your pocket or just kicking it with you. Like I love how humble he was, bro. He ain't let no amount of views or no contracts, none of that shit change from who he was as a person. And I'ma forever love him for that. And I always remember that shit because that shit rare. That's why my circle is so small. It's only a circle full of rare. That remind me of him. You know what I'm saying? Not remind me of him, but give me that feeling like you solid. You feel me? And I can never forget that shit, bro. I swear to God, bro. I never could forget that shit, bro. We always have fun ass moments. I ain't get no sleep with the nigga, but it was worth it.
I seen you kind of touch on this before, but you had said King Von used to call Duck.
Oh, yeah. When they used to be like on Instagram and shit, they used to have like slight Instagram arguments and shit with who could rap better or who making more noise and shit. And Von used to prep, like let them know, like I'm finna get your name busting. Like I heard voicemails from myself, like with him saying like, yeah, I just put you in this song. Now the world finna know about you type shit. Like, and Duck telling his ass, boy, the world already know about me. You know what I'm saying? But he basically was like, he was so cocky with who he was, Von, that he'll be like, yeah, nigga, by me saying your name, nigga, the whole world gonna know you. Now you somebody. Like he want to say that to make him have that feeling like he did that for Duck. You feel what I'm saying? But Duck ain't do shit but capitalize off of it. He ain't do shit but still did he was doing, dropping raw ass songs and feeding into it because let's be real, that's how that shit go. You feel me? That Big and Pac shit, they got big by getting, you know what I'm saying? So that's basically what they had going on. Like he literally used to let him know he dissed him in the song.
Oh shit. Okay. Was it kind of crazy to see them on the phone talking together, knowing that, you know, they really don't get along?
For Von, no, because Von used to do that shit with KI too. Like they'll tweet with each other, tweet arguing with each other and shit. Like, oh, he'll be trolling. Von is a real Von a troll. Like I'm gonna give him his credit as who he was in the street. That was a real street nigga. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't finna sugarcoat it or nothing. Like he was like that. You feel me? But he was a troller. Like, you feel what I'm saying? So he'd be on the phone. He'd be bored to call Duck like, what you on? Where you at? There, Doug will really be on some, man, I ain't trying to kick it with your ass, like type shit. And he'll be like, I just dissed you in the song game. I'm finna make you famous. Now you finna be somebody. Type shit, like he just was a big ass troll. Like they'd be literally sitting on the phone, like how I said when I be saying Woney will call me. Like it'd be like that type of shit, bro. Like it's a real they don't like each other, bro. They didn't like each other, bro. At all. They didn't like each other.
Growing up over there in STL, man, you know, did you ever run into like Little JoJo or,
Hell yeah.
or anybody else?
Hell yeah. So my uncle got a baby with his mother. My Uncle Q, the baby named Quinasia. You could do your research on the baby. She big as hell now. She be coming to my mama crib. So my uncle got a baby with, mind you, my uncle and them is BDs and shit. They like from Dog Pound and all that other shit. They real BDs, like my uncles, but I love them to death. Now them, like how I feel about Woney, I don't feel about them because they raised me, you feel me? And they older niggas and they got their head on their shoulder. So yeah, JoJo used to come on Eberhard all the time. So Eberhard really was like the block where everybody from Rose, St. Lawrence, Briscoe, everybody came over there because it was one crib that we always had parties in. Bro. So JoJo was older than me, but he looked like he was the same age as me at the time. So I remember one time they were shooting dice and shit, and JoJo was, I ain't gonna lie, JoJo, not saying like he wasn't tough as hell, but he was tough as hell all the time. He 24/7 tough as hell, bro. And I'm a shorty, but I'm trying to be tough as hell too now. So anybody saying shit to me, I'm trying to get into it with him and shit. They shooting dice and shit. He slight push me. He gone. He said something like little bro. I ain't talking about little bro. We ain't talking little bro. For them get to laughing and shit, they telling him like how old I am and shit and how I'm a badass little nigga and shit. So he started laughing. I ain't want no dope. JoJo was cool as he was cool as hell, and he had motion. Like JoJo had hoes. He used to put had hoes on the block, and he was distributing them to us. Like that shit, that nigga that was a motion man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Okay. I seen that you and Brick were really tight.
Yeah, Brick was like my best friend. That was my kid's goddaddy. Well, my daughter goddaddy. My son wasn't even born yet. But that was my daughter goddaddy, bro. That nigga used to slide on me every day too. Like, me and Duck was close, but me and Brick was closer. You feel what I'm saying? Brick was just like, he made it when he made it his duty to be like around me. I with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he pulled up out of nowhere, like checking in. My daughter was born. He pulled up to the baby shower and everything, bro. Like Brick was like, Brick was my best friend. I could say Brick was my best friend. That was my best friend, bro. Like we if he wasn't at Day house, he was at my crib. I swear to God. That was a funny ass man. That man knew how to. I swear to God, if he was alive right now, I swear to God, I think he'd been a millionaire. He's so smart with, like, he was ahead of his time with the internet. Before it was lives, that nigga was just recording videos of him. It don't matter if he was in the car, he posting it. He doing real live videos, but it wasn't no live yet. Like that Twitch and shit and all that, he was gonna be doing that shit. But Brick was smart as hell. That nigga knew how to do hair, twist hair, fight, everything. Like, people be thinking like rap is the only thing that they good. They family, they got a big ass family, bro. And they family come from a lot of like different talents. Yeah, but Brick was my dog though.
Growing up and everything, you know, knowing Brick and you and Brick being close, man, what was Brick like, man? Do you have any wild stories Of you guys hanging out or anything?
One thing I can say about Brick that's most memorable with Brick, he was not scared of shit. Like he lived in his ops hood. Like he lived in Front Street shit. And he'll come grab me like super early. Then he'll be like, yeah, I just moved in the op shit. I be sitting out there. But he basically be just standing outside. Brick was just like a gangster gentleman. Like he presented himself like he was old school with how he kept his guns on him. He used to put a belt underneath his shirt, put the belt under there as the holster, and he had like 2 to 3 more guns in his shirts, bro. You wouldn't even know he had no gun. Like he was. My most memorable moments was when he took his mama car. He like literally stole it, but he stole it. Like he didn't know she didn't know he had it, and we was just riding around. He was supposed to be dropping us off, but we started riding around Lakeshore and shit. And before I started popping ecstasy pills, I never knew why his mouth moved like it was moving until now. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to be like, why is his mouth moving like that? But he was high. But we always he just always came and got me, and we used to go on like just drives. You feel me? When I was going to this program to get my GED, it was these niggas, and whole time the niggas was one of the guys' cousins, but they kept looking at me and shit like they was staring at me, and I'm like, man, I ain't trying to chance it. You feel me? I already know how it feel when you getting caught. But like, so I called Brick. I'm like, bro, come get me after this program, cause I don't know, or come get me an early dismissal from this program, cause I don't know who these niggas is. You feel me? He came and grabbed me. When he came and grabbed me, he was on bullshit though. He on dirt. He ain't even checked sign in or nothing. He ran right upstairs. He looking out in all the classrooms till he found me. Then he found me. He like, come on. He like, who you got a problem with? He said that shit in front of everybody. Who steady looking at you? I looked at them. He looked at them. So now they making eye contact with each other. They knew each other. You feel me? So the whole time, that's one of the guy's cousins. So it was me. He said he was looking at me because I looked familiar. He knew me from somewhere. You feel me? But my head, I'm like, this nigga on some other shit. I don't know who this big nigga is with dreads. Like, Brick, come up here real quick. I need you to AA me. You feel me? But whole time, it was just a misunderstanding. But that was my most memorable moment because it just let me know, like, he's stepping for me. Like, if I call him if I need him, he coming,
What do you think about all the videos coming out of Chicago?
Are you talking about them in jail and shit?
Yep.
Like these police cameras and shit? That shit's crazy as hell. Like, you see everybody that portray the image that they portray, like, as they really meeting up to that standard. You feel me? I'm seeing a lot of shit. I ain't gonna lie, that shit blew my mind with half the shit I done saw with these police cameras and jail cameras and shit. They acting crazy as hell, bro. I never in my life knew that they could do that. Like get the camera footages and shit. Like, I'm trying to figure out where mine at. I'm trying to see where mine at.
You got some videos out there floating around, huh?
I done got arrested and police cameras was on. I done got jumped in jail. I'm just waiting on all that shit to come out. It ain't nothing bad on my end. I ain't do nothing weird. I ain't do nothing like gay or nothing. I didn't do nothing in that sort of like, so I'm not ashamed of what they gonna post out here, you feel me? Like, they probably could post me getting jumped, but not getting humped. They hit different. I got jumped, but I ain't get humped. That's crazy. That's crazy.
So what happened when you got jumped? How'd you get jumped?
I had went to this program. It's called I forgot what the name of the program was, but each day you in there, it count as an extra day. So it's like you can get out quicker type shit. So I even though I could have just did the rest of my time in the deck I was in, but I wanted to get out that motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie, I don't f with jail, bro. Like, it be a lot of niggas so comfortable with being in jail. That ain't me. Like, I gotta be able to have control of where the fuck I could go, what I could do. It ain't no pussy there. Like, that's boring, bro. I don't get no. How many stories niggas tell y'all? Yeah, that shit don't make you. That shit you up, like, mentally. I was literally about to be mentally damaged in that motherfucker. But I went to the program. Now, mind you, I said I had a little fights in Dunbar, bro. So the nigga that went to Dunbar with me, I guess it was a nigga. I don't even remember fighting him, but he telling everybody that I fought him in Dunbar, I jumped him and shit. And I don't even remember that's how many fights we got in. I don't even remember that shit. As an adult to a teenager, I'm like, bro, you still holding a grudge for that? Like, that's what I was saying when he was saying that shit. Now, mind you, when you in jail, it don't matter if y'all ops outside. Some of them niggas be in jail like, we gonna be cool in here. We gonna fight other niggas. And like, it was niggas from, oh my God, bro. I can't even. So when I went in there, Lil Mouse, I don't know if that's his cousin or his brother, D Money. He was in there. D Money was in there. It was a folks T-Ski from MOE. He was my celly. And it was the nigga up there. He said he's from Trap City or some shit. The nigga, the short nigga that said I jumped him and shit. And then Keno, he called himself Old Murder now. He be with Lil Law from 4-6 and shit. He was in there. He was there. So when I went in there, when they moved me over there, when I come in there, they did that on the new. I'm like, what the do that mean? Because this is my first time having to sit in jail, like be in jail and can't get out. So they on the new, that basically mean like it's a new nigga coming in, type shit. So as soon as before I even got in there, I had my bed and my blanket and shit, and I'm looking at the day room. I'm seeing them in the window. They, where you from? Where you from? Where you from? I'm throwing up L's and shit. I don't know how to say, lip say Alberhart type shit. You feel me? So when I finally get in there, it's another nigga in there. He from MOE. I forget his name. He was light skinned. I think Easky or some shit. One of the shit. But I went in there. Where you from? Now this old murder asked me where I'm from. Now imagine the nigga from Trap City. He getting that. Ain't your name like Flame or something? Damn. How the fuck you know me? Like, you feel me? I know I ain't busting. My name ain't busting in the county. Like, but he like, man, he tell Murder, man, his ass be with TW and them. His ass STL or something. They jumped me in school. So when he said that, Murder, look at me. He you from Woodoo? Yeah. Now I don't even know who Murder is, bro. So he get the merchant on Raheem and shit, and I'm like, I'm like, where is you from? Who are you? Cause I'm getting the name of all Duck cousin shit. Cause you know Raheem Duck cousin, Big Raheem Walk Duck cousin. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, you saying that's family to me. Really. He born from 4-6. I'm THF. So man, I'm in that bitch trying to talk jazzy, but I'm like, I'm outnumbered in this bitch at this point. Bro. So when I go out to the day room and shit, I already know I'm finna get into a motherfucking fight, bro, because they acting crazy with the phones. They acting like they on the phone for like a good. We get like I think we get 3 hours in the day room. They doing hour. Now all them in the line. Now the phone line that I'm on, it just so happened to be their phone line. So they trying to hour the phone. So I walk up to them, man. I'm finna get either the rest of this time or 30 minutes on the phone. We bumping type shit. So Murder, the one from 460, the tallest one in that motherfucker, he about 6'5" bro. So and he look like he been in there for a while. You feel me? So he doing this shit like he ready. You feel me? So let's go under the stairs. So I ain't trying. You can't be at the end of the day when you in jail, bro. Yo, mindset gotta be. You can't be on no man. You gotta be ready to throw them bitches. So let's go. You feel me? So that shit happened. We go under the stairs. We squatting up and shit now. And mind you, the way I'm facing towards the day room. My back facing towards the day room. So I'm in that bitch I'm trying to take him out this shit. I ain't gonna lie, he was f***ing me up, bro. You win some, you lose some, bro. You f***ing me up, but I wasn't going, you feel me? I wasn't going. I'm hitting his ass back. Now I turn around, it's the whole day room behind me, charged at me. On my granddaddy grave, bro. I ran up the guy, bro. Charged at me, bro. They in that bitch cutting me with motherfucking pins and shit. They done sharpened up. They in that bitch got motherfucking they call that bitch a pipe. That bitch a sock full of. Well, they was me up in there, bro. They jumped me in. I don't even know who it was. I can't even say who the was behind me because the way they rushed me, you would have thought they was security for a celebrity. I swear to God. So they whooped me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, they whooped me. I'll take that. You this will come with this shit. You feel me? If that was me and my homies and I was them, I would have rolled me too. You feel me? I couldn't even get mad. So I'm on the phone with my mama. I think when I'm on the phone with mama, Nino,
Were you ever around KI?
Yes. Hell yes. My brother used to tat her up and shit. My brother had tattoo inks and shit. So we used to live on the house we lived on. You could even look this shit up on all half of her pictures. They were sitting on my porch. My porch was like up. The porch was broke. The porch was broke so much that it was hair growing in. I mean, not hair. It was leaves and shit growing from out the porch. Like a whole branch was growing through the porch. But hell yeah, KI is really like one of the main reasons why I started being bad as hell. Not even gonna lie to you.
Why you say that?
She was one of the reasons why I started being bad as hell. Like when I was coming from Dulles and shit, like they used to teach me where the stash is at with the pipes and shit. We used to, bro, it was so much shit we used to KI. I used to do with KI, bro. KI was only like 15, 16 doing this shit with me. Like she was a kid. She was a teenager, bro. I swear to God, she was a teenager, but she had so much respect in that hood, bro. Like, wasn't nobody playing with her, bro. I swear to God. But she used to come to the crib and shit like, with me, like me jumping off the porch, I was so willing and ambitious to do anything that Foden was doing at the time. So I'm front and center with it all. You feel me? My brother and them tatting, when he tatting K and them up, I'm outside walking on niggas blocks for I'm like 11 years old, 12 years old, bro. I'm taking pipes to my mama crib, putting pipes under the grill and taking it upstairs. I was acting bad, bro, but it was like at that moment, at that time, it was some fascinating ass shit to do, bro. Like being a block baby. Now I look back, I'm like, man, I would have sat my ass in the crib, played the game. You feel me? But back then, that shit was fun as hell, bro. And KI was like a big part of the reason why I know I got like my big brother was the first to introduce me to like the street shit and shit. Like, we used to fight massacres all the time, bro. I swear to God, we used to fight the Latin Kings all the time at this shit called Venom Park in the old neighborhood. And then I moved to Eberhard. It was like I started knowing how to shoot guns and shit and getting down on niggas, fighting niggas. Like it was creating a slight monster for a second. You feel what I'm saying? Like I was really out here bad. I was really out here acting bad.
I seen KI stole your bike when you guys first met?
Yes. Did you know that? K.I. stole my bike, bro. Yeah, she stole my bike. She really stole my bike, bro. And it was on some, you know when you a kid, your mama tell you bring your ass in the house, you gotta bring your ass in the house without picking. My mama was one of them type, that bike, bring your ass in the house type shit. You go back get the bike tomorrow. So I have a green bike, bro. It was a mongoose, bro. And my brother just put the pegs on the front and the back. I'm lit. That bitch was like a SRT back then. I was in a Hellcat. I went back outside, my shit was gone. So now I'm mad at this point. I'm finna get into it. I told my mama sent a message through the block. Find my motherfucking son bike or it's going down. Now mind you, you know how you got the little neighborhood snitches and shit. They walked up to my mama, they like, well, I just seen Kyra on your son's bike. She ran flashing guns at people. So now my mama getting there, I don't even want the bike no more. You can't have it now. I'm like, I want that bike now, cause I'm like, I just did that. Niggas gonna see that bike and be like, and run. You feel me? So hell yeah, she took my bike and tried to bring it back, bro. There wasn't no pigs on that motherfucker. The motherfucker tire was flat. It feel like she done balled my bike out, bro. Tried to bring me that shit back bogus like that. I swear to God, K.I. and my mama had a love-hate relationship too. My mama she didn't hate K.I. She just didn't like what K.I. did because she knew that it was influencing me, you feel me? But my mama, K.I. mama and my mama was like this. They was in the same, they was like, they worked together and everything on how to make kids not grow up and be like treacherous and gangster and shit. And they used to literally, before they even knew that, though they kids was kicking them with each other, they was real close with each other. So yeah, man, my mama used to pour water on K.I. when she was sitting on the porch. Like she'll have a bucket of water and pour that shit on the porch. Cause my mama old school, bro. Like she ain't like people sitting on her porch and shit. They used to sit on the porch, shoot dice, smoke. My mama used to be petty as hell sometimes, but she loved them too. She always get them a nice little speech and shit to why she be doing this shit and she just want better. Yeah, that shit. K.I. was my dog too. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Well, like for a chick, you know, being out there in the streets, man, you said she had a lot of respect, you know. Is there anything you could talk about that you kind of seen her do, you know, beat somebody up or something?
Shit, it could be more so as a problem in the hood with us, with the guys, motherfuckers getting into it. K.I. come on my daddy. Everybody fought, like how everybody be saying how Duck is with nobody was playing with K.I., bro. Like nobody played with Kyra, bro. Like she'll probably fight over there. The ops will probably fight her or something, but nobody played with her in the hood. Like nobody didn't play with her on the other side. Like K.I. was a respected female. Like that's some real definition of a respect a woman. And she was only 15, 16 years old at the time. Grown ass men listening to her. It's just because she had that. She was a soldier. So I was around K.I. before the beads and the flashy guns, and I was around K.I. when she was talking to men. You feel me? When she had a little ponytail on her head and shit, like. Bro.
Okay.
They don't even know about that K.I. Like K.I. used to be a girl, a real girl, girly girl. Like.
So growing up, you know what I'm saying, being over there around O Block and kind of knowing everybody, man. You know, you mentioned Chief Keef earlier, man. Did you guys ever, you know each other or, you know what I'm saying? I know he was doing music at the time.
Yeah, like when Chief Keef got on, I was in elementary school and my uncle, like I said, my uncle is one of the BDs, so they did music together. They used to be around each other a lot, you feel me? And with them not understanding the severity of this case, this was around this time Chief Keef was at the top op. Everybody, he was making a 300. He was saying he was smoking on this and that. So I wasn't really with that. So I wasn't going around my uncles and them like that, but I still was going to like I remember going to Dulles, and he used to come get his sister from school and shit. His sister used to go to school with me and shit. And I used to like around with her when I was a kid. That was like one of the first people I started being grown with. His sister and shit. She used to walk with me to my house, like on Valentine's Day. You could vouch for this. On Valentine's Day, she bought me like big ass teddy bears and shit. You would have thought she was the, you know, she was giving me heart candies and secret secret admirer, not secret admirer, like you know how you could in school they let you like write like a little secret note to people and they could put the name of who they wanted to get sent to. But I knew it was her and shit because her handwriting was she used to be a cute girl with sloppy handwriting and shit. But that was one of the first girls, like, cause when he got on, like, I ain't never see like you know how you would see a dirty side of motherfucker. Like I had a dirty side back then. I was like slight dirty a little bit, I ain't really had too much, but I was making myself decent, you feel me? But she had everything, shoes, Nike, she had everything coming out, like, and I'm trying to figure out what she saw in me, but I wasn't tripping though. I'm like, this cheeky sister, I'm turned. Like, these niggas don't like me and I'm with his sister. It's up there. Like, she used to come to the crib and everything. Like the mindset I got now, that shit would have never happened. Cause I would have been like, this bitch trying to backdoor me or something. You coming to my house. But back then, I was sweet as hell. I had fun with her sister, bro. It was fun. Like, she met my mama and everything. I thought I was gonna be with this girl for the rest of my life until I got older.
Was this like in the middle of the war? Like, were things already
this
bad?
Was right in the middle of the war. OD was dead. Shondell passed away. Lil Reese just pulled up and was trying to get on there with my brother and them. Like, this shit was going on, right? Like, it was a lot of shit going on then, but we looked past that shit. We was on some Romeo and Juliet ass shit, on some kitty puppy love ass shit, bro. Not trying to listen to what nobody got to say about nothing. Like, I ain't get no fuck that was Cheeky sister. She ain't get no fuck that I was me. That's why I kept going to Dulles for a long ass time until I transferred. I transferred when she was finna go left for me, but I stayed in school just so I go see her every day. Bro. And she'd come to my house, we'd sit on the porch, probably kiss each other. I ain't never ball. You feel me? She wasn't going for none of that shit, but it felt like I was I was by default, by the, you know. You can man fuck a woman, bro. I'm telling you, bro. She was man fucked by me. I had her, bro. And I be checking in on her sometimes. I don't say nothing. I don't talk to her no more. But I be looking, on her, make sure she's still alive and shit. She still look the same. She's not,
Before we get out of here, J Hood. You gotta jump J Hood, man.
Oh shit. J Hood.
So what happened, man? I'm not gonna lie, bro. Out of all the guys, I mean, J Hood.
I'm about to break it down to you. I'm about to tell you.
Break it down for me, man.
So boom. Now, mind you, this is not the first person I like. People need to really look, like, do their homework on me. I really catch niggas. I be catching people and I be beating their ass, bro. I'm with the put the guns down thing. I never was the one who was like pick up a gun first. Like, it's a lot of innovations. I'm gonna start off there with the catching people, and then I want to fight. The little twin, 4'6". He went to innovations with me. It was an alternative school when I got kicked out of Dunbar. So they was like, look, and this is around the time Twitter was popping. Now it's 2015. Twitter wasn't even really popping like that. It was like Instagram and Twitter. Me and him was getting into it and shit. And I went to school with him. So then when I was in high school, I always had to be the one who proved the point. Like, I got to swing on the nigga first. I don't want to talk about it. Then we schedule it. We finna this shit on site with me. So, mind you, this nigga J Hood, I'm gonna take it back to where I really hit J Hood in his face, to where he was there. He came to Innovations when I knocked Lil Twin out. J Hood and them pulled up to Innovations the day after. I went to school that day. I didn't even get suspended. I got suspended the day after when they came up there. But luckily, I did school before they, cause they all on Instagram. It's J Hood all on what fool. That's when they was on some 4'6" OTF shit and O Block shit. So they really came up there to whoop me. Now, mind you, that's when I punched Lil Twin in his shit. But J Hood, when I told you them 60 motherfuckers that surrounded me and was finna jump me, one of them swung on me. And it was J Hood. I swear to God. And he was way older than me. He went in high school with us or nothing. They surrounded me. That nigga walked up. I remember this day like yesterday, because I ain't saying I was scared, but I was at that moment where I'm like, I'm finna get my ass whooped. So I had some Skittles in my hand. So I'm trying to act like I ain't scared of their ass. I'm trying to eat the Skittles. J Hood come up, bow, hit me in the Skittles out my hand. Now my little sister mad as hell. She crying. She ready to fight and shit. The only reason why the shit got dispersed because it was some niggas from Dog Pound there. And they like, man, y'all ass tweaking. We got bigger shit going on. Y'all trying to fight this eighth grade ass little boy type shit. But yes, that nigga was the first nigga to hit me. And I told myself, I told God, I told anybody that's my ancestors, anything, if I ever catch that nigga, I'm gonna whoop his ass, bro. I'm gonna beat the fuck out of him. And so happily, he playing basketball at a gym in Arizona with my homie Quan, my cousin Kels. So my cousin Kels called me, he like, bro, you ain't gonna never guess who up here. I'm who up there? He J Hood. What? I hung up the phone. I drove over that sofa. I swear to God, you could ask my homies that I was in the car with, bro. I'm like, bro, watch what I'm finna do to him when I see him, bro. That nigga jumped me when I was a kid, bro. Now that was a grudge I held on. I'm like, that nigga hit me in my face. Watch when I catch that nigga. So we going up there. When he see me, he looked like, damn. He really thought something else was finna happen to him, bro. We gonna keep it a buck. But he like, damn. And he wanted to act like he ain't see me, so he turned around, he win the game, finna be over who got next. So I'm like, oh, this nigga acting like he don't know who I am. So my cousin like, just wait till I get the last shot. So I'm trying to wait till he get the last shot. This nigga steady missing. I'm like, bro, this game finna go on. I'm not finna wait.
It was crazy because the two that I was mainly sticking, they was like the best two. They from Chicago, like, so they knew how to hoop. And the dudes that I was hooping with, they were trash. So I'm tiring myself out because I'm trying to guard both of these dudes. So again, I'm just saying that like, cause I was exhausted, you feel me? But again, 3 dudes come in, and immediately when they came in, my spirit resonated within me and was like, they came for you. And I'm like, I'm tired of having to talk with them myself. I'm like, they couldn't have come for me. What I do? I'm tired. I hope they ain't came for me. Whole time, man, they get to walking and talking. They talking to them, and mind you, I'm not really paying attention to them because I'm not really thinking that they there for me. You feel me? And so I get to talking to the dude. They behind me now. They come through the door this way. But they walk past me acting like I didn't know if they was coming to play basketball. I don't know if they was coming to get them. I wasn't worried. I wasn't worried. So the dude that ended up calling them, he had just made a layup down on the end that I was standing at. So I'm trying to get him props. And while I'm trying to get him props, somebody hit me. Cam, bro. They didn't even get that part on the recording. I had to come out and say that. They didn't get that. All they saw was me, pretty much squaring up. And I just came out and gave the truth because what does it mean? I'm not so, I'm not that man where it's like, where I'm so full of pride these days where it did hurt me in the moment, like my pride, because like they knocked me on my pockets. You feel me? I never got hit and failed in my life. My whole life, I'm the dude that I punch you, you fall. You feel me? That was so that did, but again, it ain't like he was squared up with me. He hit me when I wasn't looking. You better put a man on his pockets if he not looking. Like, you better. He's not looking. And so, they basically did that, man, and it happened and whatnot. Obviously, it went viral all over the world because that's what they like. It was one of the moments where they got O Block and FBG interaction. So it did what it did, but it was a moment for God. It was he allowed me to go through it to see what I will forgive,
He's saying I came up from behind him with my right hand up to Jesus Christ himself, bro. I was in front of him like this. I ain't say nothing to him. I just bust his ass. When I bust his ass, the man, he fell so hard to the floor, I was surprised. Because J Hood 240, all muscle. And look at me. So when I hit him and he fell like that, I'm like, damn. I ain't even finished fighting him because I'm like, did I really just do that to him like that? Damn. So he get up, he ain't want to get up, but he got up. And that's when the video got him squad. He just got off the ground when I pulled the camera, and I just wanted to pull the camera out to show how much of a bitch he was, because I don't like how he be like, sometimes he be saying he's so holy art and thou and he a Christian man now, but he be doing shit like, yeah, Von said Von said this about K.I. and he'll call her a bitch and shit, or he'll do some weird shit like that. So and you hit me in my motherfucking mouth, bro, when I was an 8th grader, bro. Now I'm a grown ass man. I'm finna hit your ass back in your mouth. So he got up and he tried to run up on me. He got his ass hit in his mouth again. When he got his ass hit in his mouth again, all the people that was on his team or whatever was breaking the shit up. They were trying to squash the shit or whatever. You feel me? But I thought he was gonna front this move because it wasn't no video of me. Cause they kept saying post a video of you punching him in his face. But the gym was like, in order for us to get that video footage, the police had to come get it. Who finna come with the police? You feel me? So I thought he was gonna try to act like I was lying about it and shit, but he came out and told the truth. The man had a hard punch. He hit me so hard, I didn't even know I fell. So it's like, that's how it came about though. But it's like, karma is karma, bro. He knew that was coming to him, bro. I'm telling you. Cause I promised to God, I prayed to God, and I know that's something weird to pray for, but I prayed to God that I ran into him, bro. He was one of the niggas that I want to knock the fuck out. I swear to God. Him, DQ, and Muwop. Them the two. I never saw these niggas again after getting older. But them three niggas, I wanted to beat their ass and beat them. I ain't want to do nothing with no guns. Now I wanted to punch and I saw him. He took that out. Like he got all the wrath. He got all the wrath, bro. That's how that happened, though.
Well, that's what it is, man. Well, Flame, man, I appreciate you.
I appreciate you too, bro. See, we supposed to been did this shit, and the last time we did that shit, somehow the camera footage got too. I don't know, bro. But that's my fault. That's my apologies for that, cause some people just want to do it themselves, you know.
Yeah, I know. I never got the footage.
I never even got seen this shit. I'm like, what happened to the footage? She like, I don't even know, bro. It got lost in my SIM card. I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. But hell yeah, bro. It's long overdue. I'm happy we got this shit done, man.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.